Welcome to episode 5 of Reverse the Relapse. Today is a really exciting day because I'm going to give you some highly effective and practical strategies to curb your cravings that you are going to love. You're in the right place if you're ready to stop the sabotage and weight regain post-weight loss surgery and start losing again. Hi, I'm Georgie Beams. I'm a psychologist who specializes in the area of emotional eating, sabotage, and weight regain for weight loss surgery patients. I work both in a weight loss surgery clinic as well as supporting women online to reverse the relapse. I honestly believe that psychology should be a mandatory part of everyone's weight loss surgery journey. Your body has had an upgrade to version 2.0 after surgery, but your mind has been operating at version 1.0. You're here to update your mind to match your body and get back on your weight loss path, and I'm here to help you. Okay, so if you are new to the podcast, first of all, a big welcome to you. So before you can continue, I do recommend that you go back and listen to the previous 3 episodes because I have built the foundations to get here for the strategies. But it's going to make so much more sense to you if you have listened to the previous episodes. So go back and listen to those and then come back and join us. So let's talk about eating and what's really going on for many women. And if you're like most of the women that I see in the weight loss surgery clinic, you are so busy, right? You are running around. You have like a million things on your to-do list. You know, you're running around after everyone else, all of that mental load that you are carrying. And I get it because I too carry a lot of that mental load myself. But what's actually happening is you are living most of your life in your head, right? The planning, going through those scenarios. And this is actually causing a lot of anxiety, even if you aren't even aware of it. So many women that I work with aren't even aware that they have so much of this free-floating anxiety that's in their bodies. Now, I'm not talking about so much a clinical diagnosis of anxiety. I'm talking about the free-floating anxiety that's normal and natural. So what's happening is running around, like I said, the to-do lists, etc., are living their life in their head. And then they get to either the end of the day or throughout the day to get through the rest of the day. But they're using food as a way to, they think they're relaxing, but they're actually numbing out instead. And the thing about numbing out is that you're in sabotage mode and it will continue to lead to more and more weight gain. So it's something that we want to try to avoid. Now, in terms of your awareness, you can either have your awareness in your head or in your body. They're mutually exclusive. So you can't be in both. So what happens is when you're in your head running around after everyone else, it's causing a lot of anxiety, which has a lot of wear and tear on our body. And we're actually not designed to have this much anxiety go on. We're actually designed to have a high peak and a spike of anxiety when there's a threat or danger, and then it really relaxes and reduces. However, for most women, they're kind of living their life in this high, constant, chronic state of anxiety. And it's really, as I say, it's causing a lot of wear and tear, and often they're not even aware of it because it's become their new normal or their default. Now, if we're not in our body, if we're not in our head rather, we're in our body. And this is ideally where we want to be. When we are in our body, as in our awareness in our body, we are in the present moment. Remember when you're in your head, you're in the future, thinking about all those different scenarios playing out, the to-do lists, all the running around, organization, planning, etc. When we're in our body, we're in the present moment. And there's so much research in this area around being more productive at work when we're in our awareness is in our body. It's the area of mindfulness, better connection to ourselves, better connection to others in relationships. And it just feels good, okay? Now, what we are really craving when we are using food is relaxation, right? We're after a breather, after, all this busyness and the mental load, etc. And as I said, we're numbing out instead. So you know that you are really relaxing when your awareness is in your body, not in your head, right? So the issue with how it relates to food is that because you're in your head so much of the day, if you stay in your head close to your trigger time for eating, so remember we went through that in the last episode and you identified your top 1 to 2 triggers. So let's just say it's nighttime eating. So it's around 9 p.m, kids are gone to bed, you are alone, you got the TV on and the chocolate follows, right? And you sit on the same seat on the couch, okay? Is that resonating? So if you are staying in your head as you're leading up to this eating triggering time, then you are guaranteed to eat, right? You are guaranteed to just give in to that craving. And so what we need to do instead is actually to get out of your head and get into your body before you reach that eating triggering time. So let's just say, as we know, 9 p.m. is the time. Let's just say you get the kids ready for bed at around 8:30. And then as soon as you tuck them into bed, you come down, you sit on the same seat in the couch, put the TV on, etc., and then the food follows. So as I said, just to recap, if you stay in your head, you are guaranteed to keep this eating habit going on automatic pilot. And what we have learned about eating habits in the last episode is whatever you did yesterday, you'll do today. Whatever you do today, you'll do tomorrow. And we'll just keep it going and going and going, and the weight regain following suit. So what I want you to do instead is after you put the kids in bed, I want you to actually consciously shift your awareness from your head into your body. Now, the trick is that we don't naturally facilitate that shift in awareness ourselves. It doesn't happen on automatic pilot. We have to consciously shift our attention away from our head into our body. So let's just do it really quickly. And I've got a fantastic resource for you as well to download that's really going to help you. So just place your feet really plant them into the ground or into your shoes, wherever you are. Okay. Really, really lock them in. Okay. Now you're in your body. And remember, you can't be in your head when you're in your body. So I have a 5-minute body scan, which I'd love to give to you in the resources section. And it's the fastest way for you to facilitate this transition. So what that looks like is you tuck the kids in bed, and instead of coming down into the same environment, switching on the TV, I want you to actually go to a different place in the house or a different seat in the same room. So you need to mix it up, because remember, our brain loves that automatic pilot behavior. That's why we sit in the same position every single time we eat, the same circumstances. Our brain loves it and wants to keep that going at all costs. So mix it up. Change seats, change rooms. Your brain won't like it. It will try and talk you out of it. It will feel really weird. It will feel really uncomfortable. And that's okay, because you can deal with discomfort because you're making a positive change here, right? And so listen to the body scan, okay? For the 5 minutes, get out of your head and get into your body. This feels good. This is actually what relaxation feels like. But what has happened is that many women feel that they can't relax by themselves. Maybe they feel like they can't deserve to relax. And so they've actually incorporated food into the equation because it's the only way that it gives them permission to relax. Is that sounding familiar to you as well? So you listen to the body scan. It's about 5 minutes, and it's going to take the awareness out of your head into your body. It's going to feel good. You're going to be in the present moment. You're going to be relaxing, and you're taking yourself off that automatic pilot behavior for your bad eating habits. You have slowed things down, and now you have a choice. You can either choose to eat, to fulfill that craving, or not. But now it's actually up to you. You've taken responsibility. You actually have the power to slow things down and have a choice. And just be really curious around how you feel about that. So that's your takeaway transformation for today, is to actually get on the front foot. So you need to anticipate your sabotage eating triggering time and to actually do the body scan before you get there. So don't put yourself in the circumstances of the same seat on the couch, TV on, etc. Don't wait till then. Get on the front foot and do it before that happens. Notice how you feel. Notice how good it feels to relax, and just notice how it may change your eating as well. So remember, we're not doing the body scan as a way of controlling our cravings. This is curb your cravings, not control them. And if you decide to eat, do so, but slow it down, relax, and savor it. Because what happens with our automatic old ways when we're eating before is we're shoveling it down so quickly, like we can't get the food down fast enough. That's how you know that these bad eating habits are happening, or it's more head hunger because it's that type of behavior. So if you do still decide to fulfill that craving, that's fine. But slow down and enjoy it. And I bet you choose not to eat as much anyway. So let me know how you go. Tag me on Instagram, foodfreedom_. Love to hear how you went, how you felt, what you did. And and download the 5-minute body scan and continue to use it. So if you have found this episode to be valuable, I'd be so grateful if you helped me share this message and help other weight loss surgery patients just like you to reverse the relapse. So the best way to do this is to leave a positive 5-star review, and I'd be so grateful and appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to hear how you go with this strategy.